What's up guys, welcome back to another flea market grab video. Apologize for there not being any actual flea market footage in this video in particular. I only ended up going one day this week, which was on Sunday. I didn't go on Tuesday and I didn't go on Saturday because it's been raining all week. It's actually raining on Sunday as well. But I decided to go drive by there and see if there happened to be any people out there. So I didn't even take my camera or nothing, which is why there's no footage. There happened to be actually a couple people out there and I actually picked up a few things that I thought was worth showing you guys. I apologize if this video is pretty short, but that's the reason why. So starting off, the first couple things I picked up are video games. I actually picked these up from the same person that I picked up the $600 beater boxes that I did a video on, which is my friend from high school, so shout outs to you. He also asked me how I was doing on the beater boxes because he said he was worried that I wasn't gonna be able to get my money back. I told him I knew for like a fact that I was gonna get my money back, and I had, and I've already made like double the profit, if not more. Put that out the way, let me show you guys what I got from him. So the first thing I actually got for free is a copy of NFL Blitz 2000 on the 64. If a lot of you guys don't know, the Nintendo 64 is my favorite console of all time. But he actually ended up giving this to me for free because I found it in a box of his stuff and he said he didn't even know he had it in there. So he said for me just to take it. I told him I would give him a couple dollars for it, but he said no, it's okay. So I got that for free, which this is cool because I don't have this game in my collection, surprisingly. And then these next three games I actually got for $10. First one is actually 3 different games, and it's the Call of Duty's Black Ops collection for the 360, which is actually Call of Duty Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. Picked this one up because this one actually trades in to GameStop for a pretty decent price. And then the next two I got are Wii U games. The first one is a loose copy of Yoshi's Woolly World, which this is actually a pretty decent game. I actually bought the collector's edition of this one on release date. So I have this already, but this game is actually pretty fun. Really easy, but I mean, it's a Yoshi game. And then the third one that I got for the 3 for $10 deal is the copy of Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U. Really fun game. Funny story about this one is the game itself was in a different case. And this case had some like SingStar, some weird game in it. And there was somebody else trying to buy this game, but I had the disc and he had the case. But since it was my friend, he told me that he was holding it for me, so I ended up getting it. So I guess you could say I got these 4 games for $10. Also for $5 from him, I picked up this knife, which is something I don't usually pick up. But I don't know if it's anything special, because I don't watch Naruto, but maybe you guys can let me know. It is this knife right here. It has like the little Naruto logo right there on the knife, and then it has like the brass knuckles, like I don't know, and then it has these like little whatever these are, these throwing knives or whatever you want to call them in here. It has 2 of them. Picked this up for $5 because I have a couple friends that are into Naruto, and like I said, I don't know if this is like a replica from the show or anything because I was never a Naruto fan. I'm still not, but maybe some of you Naruto fans out there can let me know if it's anything special or if it's just a knife with the logo, or maybe it's not even a Naruto logo. I don't know. Now I have 4 pairs of shoes to show you guys, which I wasn't planning on finding shoes since the rain and everything, but I actually ended up picking up these 4 pairs, which was a surprise. Let me get the most beat ones out the way, which is a pair of these copper 17s. This is a shoe that I would love to have in my collection one day. This is a top 3 17 for me personally. The only ones I hold above this one is the white and red, the original pair, and then the lightning lows. But as you can see, these are pretty beat. These are size 10.5, I want to say. No, these are a size 10, my bad. But they're beaters, like I said. Would love to have this shoe in my collection one day, but these are just too beat for me. But I always have people asking me for beaters, so I pick them up whenever I find them for cheap, and I picked these up for $8. Here is the other one, pretty crease, a lot of scuffing on like the copper piece and everything. I do have the laces for them, which you will see whenever I do like the footage outside. So I thought for $8, probably should have tried to get them for cheaper, but it's alright, $8. Next up for $10, just like those copper 17s, this is another shoe that I would want to get in my collection one day, but these are just not in the right condition for me. And that is the Last Shot 14s. These are the 2011 pair. This is not the newest pair. So these are not as beat as the 17s, like they're still wearable and everything. They got a lot of like creasing right there on these little parts of the midsole, but 14s get that all the time. These are a size 10, they're the 2011 pair like I said. Here is the other one. Like I said already, this is a shoe that I do want to get in my collection eventually. But I want to get them in better condition than this, even though these are my size. And I feel like with them releasing recently and them sitting like the way they were, that eventually I will find a pretty decent pair in my size for a low price. So I copped these though for 10 bucks. Alright, these next two I actually got for $25 a piece, so I got them for 2 for $50. Before I get into that, when I paid for these, I gave him $60. He only had $9. He didn't have the last dollar. He couldn't find it anywhere. I mean, I told him it was okay, he could just keep it, but he really wanted to give me the dollar. So he ended up asking me if I liked posters, and I was like, I mean, yeah, depending on what they are. And he had this one poster, and he just handed it to me, and he was like, here, you can take this. So that way we're even for that $1. And the cool thing about that one poster is it turned out to be this My Hero Academia poster right here. I mean, if you can see behind me, I'm a big My Hero Academia fan. So for it to turn out to be this was pretty cool. I don't know where I'm going to put it at because I'm kind of running low on room here. But I got this for $1, and this is probably something I would have picked up anyway, even if he didn't owe me the money and he had it on his table. I probably would have bought this anyway. Alright, now moving into the shoes that I actually got. The first pair is actually the Yeezy Foamposite right here in the pure platinum colorway. These are actually not too bad. Little tiny scuffs on the front, but overall they're still pretty decent condition, pretty clean. I don't remember if the soles on these glow or not. I've never had these personally, in my opinion. I don't really like them. These are also a size 10, but I won't be keeping these because, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of these. And I know the Yeezy colorway and all that stuff played out, but people still do like these and they still buy them. So I went ahead and grabbed these for $25. Here's the other one. This one's actually in better shape than the right shoe. Has a little tiny scuff right there on the toe, but that's really about it, basically. And then this next pair I'm actually going to be keeping for myself. And I know a lot of people didn't really like these, but me personally, I really like these. This is a shoe that I've been wanting, but I knew I was going to find them somewhere down the road at the flea market or the thrift store or something. So I decided to wait, and that is the Cyber Monday Jordan 3s. To me, this shoe gives off like a real like premium look, because instead of the elephant print, you just have black leather. And then maybe because of the just simple black and white, it gives off like to me it reminds me of like a bin shoe. Like this could have been a bin 3, like, you know, with better materials and stuff. But to me, this shoe looks really clean. So this is one that I actually been wanting for a while. And as you can see, these are still in really good shape. The bottoms are dirty, of course, because that's what happens to white bottoms. Size 10.5. So for $25, like I said, I knew I was going to come across these eventually for really cheap. So I'm glad I waited. And these shoes you can wear with everything. So to me, this is like an essential shoe that you can just, you know, throw on with whatever. So those are my flea market pickups for this week, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry for not having any flea market footage in the beginning like I usually do. But next week I will go back to doing it the same way that I've been doing it before. And I apologize if this video is shorter than usual. I'll find all that out whenever I'm doing the editing. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe down below if you're not already and you did enjoy it. And drop a comment. I try to respond to every comment that I can. And I will see you guys next week with another one. So, later.